This is the Grand Mix 2012.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is day 2 of First Look 2013. My name is Lucas Nature Pompe and I will be your caster for today. Joining me is Erwin Strawberry Wiersma. We will be casting your Pro Gamer Season 2 Grand Finale. And Strawberry, walk us through.
So welcome ladies and gentlemen to First Look. I hope you guys have a good time because today we're going to make it even better. So these teams have been fighting to get here and play these games. So we have LowLandLions versus Easy Visualize, and they're going to play here for 2,500 euros, which is not something to miss out on, I would say. So they will be playing against Visualize for that money, which I would love to have.
Alright, so we will be going into picks and bans fairly shortly, but for now we are still waiting in the lobby, so I hope we will be going in there fairly soon. Right now we are going for the ready sign, and it seems we will be going into picks and bans right now. Anyhow, if it doesn't go into picks and bans right now, who do you favor between these two teams? Oh, we are into picks and bans.
We are Champion Select. This is going to be a hard one because these guys have been playing so many times against each other. Every tournament they seem to be able to face each other. These teams have history. So it's going to be pretty hard. LowLandLions are a team that loves to play something a bit different than normal. So we saw the Syndra support last time. We see them even picking stuff like Mundo in their Go for LOL. So it could be anything coming from those guys. They do seem to like the double teleports, however. So I hope to see some really flexible play here. However, Visualize, I'm not really sure. They keep changing.
Yeah, so for now, first ban champions coming in here: Jax, Vayne, Elise, Kha'Zix, Jarvan the fourth, and Fizz. Jax, for those of you who do not know, is aimed at Imahadmai, who is a beast on that champion. First pick coming in for Sneaky. It is going to be the Z, while Vigility and Chow are going to counter that, or not quite counter that, but react to that by picking up a Corki. And it seems like it was going to be a Zyra, but they are aiming for that Shyvana right now. And big thing is here, of course, that Gamers Legends loves to play Shyvana.
Yeah, and so that's a good pickup here. And also bench champions Vayne. I've seen them playing against the Vayne. LowLandLions does not like the end game that well, so Vayne is off the board immediately. They lost 2 minutes, so they picked up Zed. They love the easy game, the early game really a lot, so they're very aggressive for the objective. So Zed is a good pickup here, and they instantly picked up Corki as well, which is also one of the favorite champions of Sneaky, of course.
So now Gamer Legends not getting a Shyvana is probably going to pick up what she called again? Sorry.
Sejuani and Ahri.
Sejuani, of course.
Here we go.
And Kalis going for the Ahri. Ahri also an assassin, of course, as well as the Zed, so they might be looking to go for small skirmishes here instead of big team fights. 8 more seconds on the clock until we go for those lock-ins, and Gamer Legends will be locking in that Sejuani in the jungle. So I'm Heat and Morsu will still be able to pick up their champions. Now XC and Imahadmai will be picking up their champions for themselves.
I've not seen Sejuani that much, but since LowLandLions and since he loves Shyvana, I'm not really surprised he's going to pick up Sejuani here. She is a bit similar to Shyvana, skill-wise, so I'm going to see how they're going to go. And Ahri is just a very good mid laner here, so that's probably going to be on the top lane here. And it seems that Zyra is going to be picked up after all. He sees one of the strongest, if not the strongest support right now, so that's not a big surprise. And Orianna for that late game that LowLandLions fears.
Yeah, Orianna is very painful to deal with in that early game, as all of you might know who play League of Legends. So they picked up the Orianna on Pasho, I believe, who is their new mid laner. And on the other hand, we have got the Zyra picked up, of course, going to be their support, as on the other side we do have LowLandLions aiming for that Syndra, of course, as they used to do. They rock that Syndra support quite often, and they're also looking to pick up that Tristana.
Which is fun, because if they pick up Tristana, it means they're going to do something totally different, because Sneaky is normally known for his Twitch and Caitlyn play, of course Corki and Draven as well, but since either Corki is picked or banned, he has to deal with the other two, and Draven has been nerfed really hard. So if he picks up Tristana, it could be really fun, because that means he actually has an end game that will actually be Tristana, so that's really interesting. And if it would be any other team, I would say Syndra is going to be a troll, but in this case, oh, she's good. He's in good hands.
Yeah, it sure is. The I'm Heat is very, or Kalis rather, I believe, is very good on that. Syndra, is it I'm Heat or Kalis? I believe it's Kalis. As now Pasho is going to be the last player here, locking in that champion.
So it's going
As
to be.
you see, LowLandLions on your screens right there. Pasho, 13 more seconds, hasn't quite locked anyone in yet.
So they're thinking about a top laner here, and it could be anything though. It's going to be Mahatma playing him, so probably going to be something very tanky. And our AFK on the top lane on the little island of his, he loves playing that. Actually, he could play Shyvana top if he wanted to, but I doubt he's going to do that.
I wouldn't be surprised if they went for something like a Irelia.
Yeah, Big Jam. I mean, if you get Big Jacks, you pick Aurelia, right? So here's one more second. What's going to be? Oh, is this going to be a random? It's going to be Malphite.
It's going to be the Malphite.
Wow.
Not that weird.
Actually, it makes sense if you look at Orianna. I mean, they're both
Yeah.
could either be on Shyvana or on Malphite in this case. So you can just jump in and use the shockwave. Oh, is it going to actually? Was it actually a random?
I'm not sure. So it looks like we will be remaking this game.
It could actually have been.
Okay.
They're gonna play
Malphite was an was an Aatrox. So
Okay.
since we are not in the LCS studios here, unfortunately, everyone does not have all the champions, which means people have to pick up placeholders for their team members to pick up other champions, of course. So we will be heading back into this game fairly soon, I hope, and we will be heading on to that Summoner's Rift.
Yeah.
And there you
So
go.
just have a little bit of seconds. Malphite is going to be Aatrox. Oh, somebody's just coming out. That's okay.
Yeah, so it looks like we are going to have to remake this game.
I'm just going to be relogging. It should be fine, guys. Should be fine. I mean, this is what happens if you pick the wrong champion.
No, but okay, I believe we're going to have to remake the game right now.
Okay, great.
I guess. Okay.
We just wait what the players do. We just go with the flow, right? So, yeah,
Yeah. Okay. Huh?
I'm going to ask them. Just nice and simple. The sneaky I got offline here with me.
Anyhow, how are you liking First Look so far?
So first look, it actually is literally a first look for me. I've never been here before, never even heard of it before, but so far it's awesome. I mean, you have parties going everywhere. I mean, like Ubisoft next to this rocking the house. I mean, Ace is here as well, doing tournaments the whole day long. Big prizes as well. Awesome job, guys. Literally. I wish I could join in, man.
on the parties.
All the parties,
that
all
would
the
be nice.
prizes, all the cool stuff here. I mean, if you look at the things here, like all the awesome products, I mean, they're even doing cool freezing stuff here to see how overclock you can make your video card. Cool stuff.
Yeah, so for those of you who do not know, we are live at First Look if you're tuning in from stream. This is probably one of the biggest Dutch gaming events there is. This is a gaming, what you call it, I believe it's a venue just where, just similar to Gamescom.
It's like a micro mini games for the Dutch gaming scene, which is pretty cool. So you have like all the stands here with games, showing them off. We also have guys like us doing esports here in big tournaments, so it's very, very cool. So how do you think it is so far, man?
Yeah, so I've been here before. I was here last year, and last year I thought the lines were a bit long, and this year is no different, as the lines almost hit Central Station, which is like a 10-minute walk from here.
Oh man.
So yeah, I believe the organization has quite hit their mark, as we will be heading into this remake, I believe.
Yeah, so we're gonna look up the remake right now. So
yeah, so this is esports, ladies and gentlemen. Everything can go wrong at any given moment, as we have seen yesterday. Yesterday was quite the day.
it was quite a day, but in the end it did worked out. Don't forget about that. Okay, let's see if I can get into this game. Should be just fine. Don't worry, there's just some ladies walking past us. No problem. Who's gonna complain about that, right? Okay, so I'm in the game. Just look for the owner.
Let's see.
There we go.
Okay, so I hope to be heading into this one very, very soon.
So if you look into the owner list, Mahatma, you should be able to find it.
In Mahatma?
Yeah, on the owner list. There we go.
Okay. Oh,
You can click on the owner button on the top.
yeah, I did. I've done that. Sorry.
This
I
should be
don't seem to find him, however.
fun. You should
Oh,
refresh.
oh, oh, oh. No, he's not here.
Ooh. There we go. Just some entertainment.
So
for you
those
guys.
are our lovely booth babes.
You can keep on talking. I'm not doing anything bad.
Yeah.
Don't
So
worry.
if you're here, you should really come and talk to our booth babes. They're very nice.
Yeah, they're everywhere here. There we go. There's
Ah,
the
there
game.
you go.
So, there we go. So 2 more people need to join in, and then we can start off this game again between.
I
Low.
don't seem to have the password. If you
Oh, I have
like
it.
to
I have it
type
all in my mind. There we go.
Oh, there you go. Spectate. Okay.
All the magic.
We are into this second lobby, and we will be heading on to the Rift. Big Sam bans will, of course, be the same. I believe items like the Soul Stealer will not be allowed to be picked up.
What happened this morning is somebody discovered if you play buy the Sword of the Occult or Major Soul Stealer and get 1 stack and then sell it and rebuy it with the rebuy function, you get 3 stacks. So what I did to solve it is disable the rebuy function, so we should be fine here. And we are back into the ban and pick stage. So the bans will be different because it doesn't really matter, but the picks will be the same, of course. So there we go. Thank you. Here we go.
Lulu, of course, spelling out LowLandLions.
Yeah, they love to spell their name whenever they can. So the other side we have AAA. It's not really the same thing, but there we
Those
go.
are just the first 3 champions, I believe.
Picks should be going very, very quick because we already know them, and yeah. So this time it should be not Malphite, but Aatrox instead. So they probably just had a timeout right there. There we go. So Sneaky's going to be playing Tristana, which I haven't seen him play yet, so I'm going to be excited about that. And of course Corki on the other side.
Yeah, so also you should keep in mind if you're watching here live at the venue or if you are watching on stream, this has a 3-minute delay. That doesn't affect the people on stream. However, if you are watching live here, that does mean that the game on your screen, on the big screen we have here, doesn't completely represent what is happening at the moment. So if you see the player screaming or something alike, it might just be 3 minutes ahead of what you're seeing.
Yeah, so the live audience is actually seeing the same 3-minute delay we are. So the players are actually 3 minutes ahead, right in front of us. So I believe their live audience is not able to see. Yeah, there we go. There's the other players. There's the awesome audience sitting right there. Hands up, guys! You are here at First Look. Here we go. They might not hearing us that well, but they are there. Here we go. So on the left side you saw LowLandLions. Right, we now see Visualize floating by and along with some hands. Hey guys!
All right, 14 more seconds until we head into this 3-minute delay. So yesterday when I was here and the venue was closing out, I walked home with Sneaky of LowLandLions, of course, and I talked to Sneaky a little bit, and he said, well, I don't think this is going to be too much of a problem because we have beat EC Visualize 9 times already. Now, the thing is, EC Visualize have got a new player right now, that is Pasho on the mid lane.
Yeah, they keep switching around, so it's going to be, even though LowLandLions has beat them a lot of times, it still means a different team to play against, so it could mean different things. One player could be a big impact on the team.
Alright, 3-minute delay, here we go.
Oh, I love this period the most of everything. So I really hope my client is not bugged, as I still see I'm here picking up his champion, but I should be fine.
Okay, so this is the moment we casters love because we can do some self-promotion, of course.
Oh, you like that?
Yeah, I like that. No, I'll refrain from that for now. If you take a look at these 2 team composition, who of these 2 would you favor above the other?
Favor is a big word. It really depends on what they're going to do. I mean, LowLandLions team always has been about early aggression, picking up objectives, and then hope to snowball on that. But this time they actually have a Tristana, so it could be different. I do actually expect the lane swap from those guys. They seem to do it a lot just to give that extra aggression on the top lane to push it hard. This time they are blue, so that might be different because if they push there, that means they're down. Their dragon lane is a bit weaker, so we're gonna see if that's gonna happen. But on the other side, they have a Shyvana and they have the Orianna combination as well. So I've seen this played before against them. So LowLandLions and the Go for Low Benelux, they played against Orianna Shyvana and they lost really hard to it. So hopefully they learn from it. I know now that if Shyvana jumps into them with a ball, it means death.
Yeah, now I really do hope for EC Visualize Axie is confident on that Shyvana, because I really haven't seen him play that Shyvana too much, or not at all, rather.
I really have a feeling they picked him for one, the biggest reason is to take it away from Gamers Legend.
Yeah.
And 2, because they have Orianna, and 3, because, well, I guess he just likes to play Shyvana, I don't know. Maybe something new they trained up, new tactics.
Yeah, so you should keep in mind, the winner of this best of 3 series wins 2,500 rather euros, which is not something to laugh at.
Oh, I wish I had it.
Yeah,
right in my
which
pocket.
is around 500 euros a player. That is a lot of money.
And the second place, of course, goes home with 1,000, so that's nothing too shabby either. So these players really have done a good job getting here, I would say.
Yeah, so both of these teams have fought hard over the past year in this Season 2 Pro Gamer Championship, meeting each other over and over again. Almost always we have seen LowLandLions come out on top, but it has been very, very close last couple of games. So for now, we might just see it going to a Game 3. And EC Visualize, of course, has also picked up a couple of new players, which might help them surprise LowLandLions.
Even though LowLandLions always has been the winner, does not mean they can underestimate Team Visualize here. Because if they do, it might be terrible. Of course, this will be a best of 3, guys, so it means that if they win one, they will play one again. It's not going to be any upper or lower bracket, I believe, with an advantage this time. So it's going to be a clean 0-0. So for the guys who's tuning in, this is the finals here from First Look. My name is Robin, and with me is Lucas right here. And we're in the loading screen here of LowLandLions versus EC Visualize.
This is going to be very awesome. He's got some beast PCs over here from Asus, which are having some, which I've played on right now, and they've got some GTX 7070s in there, 770s rather, I believe, and they really are strong computers. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome on the Summoner's Rift. LowLandLions versus EC Visualize, and the pause comes in right away.
Oh, that's not really big. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Summoner's Rift indeed. So, we have a small break, but it will resume already. So, to play this off, we'll have Sneaky on Tristana here on AD carry together with Kyalis on Syndra. Mid lane is going to be holding here by, I believe it was I'm Heat here on Ari. Top lane going to be Morsu on Zed, and the jungle is going to be Gamers Legend on Sejuani.
So a lot of things coming out in this early game that might just issue a lot of aggression right now. I'm not too certain about that though, because we do have both teams splitting up a little. Although LowLandLions are grouping up with the 3 of them, Sneaky with that, oh, that skin is really awesome. And the Sejuani and Ari, of course, they are moving into this river brush right now. As you just see a little bit of aggression coming out. On the other side, we do have EC Visualize, who are going to group up in that banana brush in the river as well, as I believe. Yeah, there they are. Okay, so right now LowLandLions heading into the EC Visualize jungle. They might just get spotted out here. I'm Heat going in first, running into Exy, gets a lot of damage. 4-man route coming in. Chao forced to flash away. He goes down to Kalis. Now Kalis will be forced to back away. First blood goes to LowLandLions, but they are down with 2 in there, forcing the flash out of Kalis. Kalis now gets out, and Gamer Legends gets out as well. That is a 3 flashes burned for LowLandLions and 1 kill going down for LowLandLions as well. I'm not too sure that is actually worth it.
Oh, EC Visualize, you can see if you look at all the flashes, there's still 4 left. I have the feeling they didn't really realize what was happening and went too late when it happened. So, I mean, if I walk into a bush and there's somebody, it takes, my heart stops for a second. But a really good player from LowLandLions, they're known for actually doing late delays, but it's not actually getting early. And well, good job here. I mean, 1-0, it's not to laugh at, first blood.
Yeah, so right now both junglers starting off their respective blue buffs. And we don't have a lane swap coming in quite yet.
No lane swap.
As we were expecting though. And we do have the Z in that top lane versus that Aatrox, and I have to admit I really haven't seen an Aatrox on that top lane before.
I've seen the Aatroxes on LCS in top lane before. I mean, Wicked, for example, loves to play Aatrox, and there are some other teams that do as well. It's a bit of an odd pick, but it can work really well. So on the top lane we have Mahatma playing that Aatrox. In the jungle is going to be Chow, mid lane is going to be Paso, and bot lane is going to be... Oh, I'm talking it wrong here. So Chow and Vizitia are on the bot lane here, and it's XZ in the jungle, Shyvana.
Yeah, and here we see the power of that Syndra. She has quite some good peel, but Chow has some as well. Oh, Kalis taking a lot of damage. Sneaky jumping in there. Ignite is ticking on Kalis. Kalis will go down, or will... No, he won't. Surviving with around 100 HP and Facility. And Chow now forced to back away as Gamers Legends gets in there with that Arctic Soul, taking a lot of damage of himself. Now Facility taking some damage as well, getting stunned up. Sneaky will pick that one up.
Double kill!
Double kill coming in for Sneaky. Great job by LowLandLions, but he will go down.
That revenge.
Perfectly aimed skill shot of the Chow.
Wow, so much aggression so early. I mean, Kialis already picked up an amplifying tune right at the start. Well, after that kill.
Yeah,
So he's doing more damage than expected, but he went a bit overboard there. So good thing Gamers Legends came around and picked it up right for them. But of course, Zyra with her revenge. Rise of the Thorns, taking a kill back. So 3-2-1 here in the finals with a difference of less than 1k.
Morsu getting knocked off by the Dark Flight, as you just saw, as Mahatma is pushing that lane fairly hard. Morsu seems to be losing this trade as he is on half HP and he is a level behind on the Mahatma, as Mahatma is a very, very strong player for himself. I'm not trying to say that Morsu is less of a player, but Mahatma is just very hard to deal with. As right now we have got XZ sneaking into that top lane brush. Morsu might be in trouble here, but Mahatma has to stop pushing if he wants to get this gank successful. Morsu taking a lot of damage by those Blades of Torment. Things coming down on that middle lane. On
Mahatma!
Oh, Mahatma getting popped into that blood well. Here comes XZ. XZ is forced to back away because he doesn't want to dive under that turret right now. Sneaky taking quite some damage in that bottom lane, and he will get forced out there. Balls of power coming in from Sneaky. Here comes Gamer Legend. He has been spotted. Chow will be forced to back away. Sneaky jumping in there, taking a lot of damage of himself, and he will back away safely after LowLandLions forced EC Visualize under their turret.
So it was a good thing XZ was actually on the top lane. I thought at first he was wasting a lot of time, but if he wasn't there, Mahatma would have been touched right now. But actually, Mahatma getting really low again. He really has to heal up though, however he is Aatrox, so he should be able to do this. But if Zed bursts him down again, he does not have his passive this time around. Yeah. So he probably is going to go back right now, so pushing it out as hard as he can, going back, getting stuff he needs. And take the lane, there we go. And Facility getting really low in the bot lane, using his barrier to get away. Oh, just gets away, wow. Oh no, he won't!
Oh, he goes down to Sneaky. Wow, great ignite right there as I'm Heat and Pasho still facing off in that middle lane. Not too much action going down there. Mahatma has backed away. He has picked himself up a, I believe it was a Doran Shield, if that was not his first item, or it was a Vampiric Scepter. I believe he picked up the Vampiric Scepter though.
Yeah, he started off with a Doran Shield, I believe. So I also took a war with him. He's not ganked again, or will be ganked, that's the question. So Games Legends going back right now, so nothing's going to happen in lane right now. Z is just walking around, farming it up, as he should. Oh, Facility. Chow getting really, really low.
Ooh, actually loses quite some health of that toss. And he is forced to back away as well, as we have got a 4-1 score coming in here for LowLandLions. They are 2,000 gold ahead for now, which is not too much, but it is quite a difference in these 6 first minutes.
Especially if you're playing against LowLandLions, because they're always known for having the early aggression. They mostly have the early goal advantage. That's how they play. So if they have this 2k, 1k to 2k advantage, that's exactly what they want. They want to keep the pressure on and keep playing it that way, keep that advantage, and just make it bigger with every fight they have. Even if it's just a few hundred gold, every little bit will make them stronger. And once they can get this dragon along with it, it gets bigger and bigger. They get towers, and they try to close the game with it. So I'm going to see if EC Visualize can stall their game and try to get the money to turn it around.
Yeah, so obviously the power spikes for EC Visualize comes in the moment Facility picks up his Trinity Force, because that is what is so strong. Sneaky actually getting caught by those grasping roots and backs away for now. Kalis has joined the fray as well, and he will be putting out those balls of power and that Scatter the Weak to force those EC Visualize members in that bottom lane away. Now this really is the power of that Syndra support, where you just keep constantly harassing your opponents and just pushing them away with that Scatter the Weak.
So yeah, now the lane is actually pinging here for their jungle XC. Oh, Sneaky going in!
Yeah, Chow taking a lot of damage. He will go down now. Sneaky taking a lot of damage of himself. Jumps in for the second time. As we have the God of Valkyrie being used by Facility. Facility now is under his third. 5-1 for LowLandLions. Looking very, very strong this early game.
Kayalis is not afraid to do whatever it takes to take a kill. And if you did you see how much damage they did with Unleash Power with their ultimate? Unbelievable. For a support, I mean, that's the power of a Syndra support. I mean, Sneaky picked Tristana, is actually building 3 Doran's plays here to be as aggressive as possible. And actually...
Oh, Deathmark coming in on Imahadmai. That will pop in a second. It won't kill him yet, but Morsu will land that last hit. And he will pick the 6th kill of his team up as he goes 1-0. Oh, wow, that is a lot of aggression coming out. And I don't think Imahadmai was actually expecting that one.
No, not at all. I mean, we've seen this before. He almost died. 124. Oh, mid lane, Paso.
Ultimate coming in on Paso, and he will go down to Gamers Legends. No problem for them at all. Imeet has that Ignite ticking on him, but it won't be any problem quite soon. Sneaky.
Oh, nice stun here on Chow.
Going in that bottom lane. Chow will go down to Kalis. Now Sneaky might be in trouble as Facility is joining the party, but he is joining the party 1 versus 2, and I don't think he'll be able to win that anytime soon.
So, wow. I mean, top lane Morsu's getting captured by XZ. Will XZ be able to kill him? That's the question. Will run afterward. Will he jump over the wall with his shadows? Yes, he will. Oh, there's a dragon form chasing him down. Imahadmai jumps in as well, and that's 1 dead Morsu.
Yeah, Imahadmai picking that one up. 8-2. 2 kills now for EC Visualize as I believe Imahadmai picked that one up. Yes, he is at 2,800 gold. At a total for now, he has got 500 gold in his pocket at the moment, as he just picked up his Bilgewater Cutlass, and he will be looking to build that Blade of the Ruined King very, very soon.
I feel pretty sorry here for Chow. I mean, LowLandLions has such good wards, a pink ward up there and down there as well, so it's a really good ward placement that they're removing one. But Chow gets focused every time. I mean, Kialis does a lot of damage against support, so I mean, if the ultimate is up, Unleash Power is up, Chow just dies every time, again and again. Even behind the tower, you saw that. He just is not safe, just be really careful. Oh, XC
getting caught out by Gamers Legends, then Gamers Legends losing that Arctic Assault, and he will go down to Imeet, who has used the Spirit Rush to get it, but hey, it's a kill, and he will go 1-0 for now. He has picked up his Finnish Codex, and now they will be looking to pick up the very first dragon of the game, uncontested. Very, very good play here by LowLandLions.
This is going to be very dangerous because Sneaky this time is Tristana. Oh, Chow actually gets stunned again.
Chow
oh, will he get away?
Again, Flash, Arctic Assault by Gamers Legends. Gamers Legends will go down to Chow though. Chow now trying to back away as he will go down to Sneaky. Sneaky now has got that double buff from Gamers Legends, making it a 1-for-1, 10-3. Oh wow, LowLandLions are looking actually a little stronger than I was expecting.
Yeah, it's just too bad Chow is picking up the kills here, because he's now 2-5-0, means everything gets reset again, so he'll be able to worth some money. And meanwhile, it's going to be very, very dangerous here, because Sneaky this time is playing a late game champion. He's playing Tristana. He's actually 5-1-2, which is going to be a very, very dangerous Tristana. So if they want to win this late game, they really have to crush her as soon as possible. But with their long range, it's going to be pretty tough. So they really... Oh, Imahadmai is going again against Morsu, but Morsu is actually turning it around a little slowly.
Actually now trying to run away from Imeet, no problem for him, as he is the fairly fast Shyvana. Sneaky, yeah, I want to touch on this for a second. Sneaky has got 5 kills. That means he will be hitting that Tristana power spike relatively soon, and when Tristana hits her power spike, there's no stopping it. Paso landing on Paso, Paso getting stunned up by Gamers Legends. Shockwave comes in, but it won't be quite enough as Gamers Legends picks up the 11th kill of their game. Now Kalis is going towards his bottom lane. Sneaky was caught out there.
Morsu's got a Deathmark here. Only hit my under the turret. Will he go down? That's the question. Oh, the damage that goes back. Imahadmai just healing himself out. That's the power of Aatrox. He just heals himself out. He's fine. He's going to recall now, but Game of Legends is around.
Yeah, Game of Legends is lurking around in those bushes, and I'm not too sure whether he'll be able to make out anytime soon.
Oh, Imahadmai,
to make it out rather, as Imahadmai is stealing up as much life as possible. He gets knocked up, he gets popped into his blood well. Game of Legends taking quite some damage. Imahadmai is going for some more lifesteal as he is trying to heal up desperately.
Look at that
before they dive again. And right now, Morsu and Game of Legends back away as LowLandLions pick up their very first turret of the game. That is the bottom outer turret.
So yeah, first turret has gone in, 11 to 3. First dragon has gone out as well. So the difference already to 6k. 6k, that's a lot of gold. Oh, Imahadmai actually single Game of Legends. What do you do something about it? Oh, Game of Legends actually stops his recall. But Imahadmai is actually running away instead. He's scared.
Yeah, using the Dark Flight to get away. Ooh, blue buff getting transferred over there to Pasho. Pasho picking that one up. Good play there. No steal coming in from LowLandLions as they might have wanted to do there. Sneaky steal, has that red buff and that blue buff available. Getting some good damage down on XC as XC backs away safely. Ooh, and look at this. Needlessly large rod finished on Heat.
Yeah, so what Sneaky is doing right now together with Kalis is going to the mid lane, going to push down another turret. They have the bottom turret now. I mean, Sneaky is 2k ahead. 2k ahead of Facility, so he can easily afford anything he wants. He's also 5-1-2. They're not going to try to pick up another
getting
one.
Stunned up, getting charmed up, getting jumped up, getting blown up by Kalis.
There you go.
Wow, 3 kills for Kalis, and that is the support.
That's the support, and probably going to pick up some things as well. But Morsu now is being countered in the top lane by Fish CV, but there's not much they're going to do about him. Imahadmai says, don't worry about it, I'm going to farm instead. As the mid lane is getting pushed so hard.
Actually,
throwing those plants, wow!
He actually throws the plants.
He throws plants.
I did not know what that could happen, actually.
Me neither, this is awesome.
Oh, Game of Legends using the ultimate on Chow. Chow getting charmed up rather, and Imahadmai picks up that kill. Morsu meanwhile flashing in that top lane. Imahadmai will be looking to pick up that kill, but Deathmark comes down on him, trades kills 14-4, and LowLandLions trade their top laner for top laner.
I don't think Imahadmai expects the Deathmark on it.
Charm landing on Facility has survived that though. Ooh, great shockwave on Imahadmai. He will get blown up by XC. Now Kalis might be in trouble. Ignite has landed on him. Command Protect comes down on Pasho. Pasho will be picking up that one. Shutdown coming in from EC Visualize here. This might just be the edge they need. Yeah, because Sneaky did not buy his stuff yet. He has 2k in his pocket. So he could do nothing in that fight to save him, as he just only has his Doran's Blades and his Cutlass. So he had to run away here. Really good shockwave here. Putting the ball on Shyvana, jumping in, and a boom, and regenerate everything. That's exactly how you play the combination. So if they can stall this longer, they are far behind now. But if they can somehow get back to the game, make it equal, and use the combo again, they can destroy LowLandLions here. Definitely. So, I believe EC Visualize will be looking for these bigger team fights right here, as LowLandLions will just be looking to pick off targets. But the moment LowLandLions enter a team fight, they will probably try to blow up either Facility or Pasho, and the moment one of either of those is gone, that is going to be a huge problem for EC Visualize in that team fight, and it will only take a matter of seconds, as we saw, to blow either up. I'm just really afraid that Imahadmai is just not tanky enough to survive in battles. I mean, you look at how much damage it takes here from Morsu as well. I mean, he can heal up, but if he gets bursted down in a team fight by even a Gyados. Oh, Deathmark going off on the Imahadmai here. Imahadmai wasn't expecting that, but he will go down nonetheless. The Morsu, great use of that Deathmark. And that means it's a 5 versus 4 right now, and LowLandLions might just be looking to push out this lane. Oh, they have seen XC. Oh, Pasho now in trouble now. Sorry.
Shockwave.
Shockwave comes in. He takes a lot of damage. Doesn't land the Command Protect on himself, and Imahadmai will pick that one up, while Morsu picks up the top outer turret. Yeah, and the fun fact is, I just watched Imahadmai just had his passive back up as well after he was killed. So a bit sad for Imahadmai. So he was expecting to be able to win that on behalf of his passive, but no, he didn't. So Dragon has been pinged up again. He is alive, so they could either go for another turret siege or actually go for the Dragon. So they decide to go for the turret siege. If they lose this, well, then they will lose the Dragon as well. But if they win this, it's going to be a big advantage. So XC desperately trying to defend this turret. Kalis taking quite some damage. Charm landing on XC. Great Stranglethorns coming in there. Now XC getting some good damage on Imahadmai. Imahadmai will go down Arctic Prison has landed though, so Imheat is refrained from following up.
Here's Sneaky.
XC now might just be in trouble. Kalis getting some good damage down on the XC. Sneaky getting stunned up. XC won't die quite yet. Buster shot coming down. Gamers Legends now trying to kill out Facility. Valkyrie being used by Facility to get out of there. And no real deaths coming there. Oh, great shockwave on Kalis. Kalis goes down to Facility. A brilliant play. Woo!
So this means actually could be a comeback here from Easy Visualized.
Yeah.
I mean, they played it so well, trying to avoid death at all costs. I mean, LowLandLions just tried to kill him every time. Somebody from Easy Visualized ran in, ran back, and then people respawn. And LowLandLions, they weren't prepared.
Yeah,
so I'm actually surprised they're not going for a dragon here.
do not forget that Easy Visualize is still around 9,000 gold behind, which is
That's a lot.
it really is a lot, and nothing to laugh at all. So if Easy Visualize want to still come back in this game, it is going to take a lot of hard work and dedication.
Yeah, so Tristana's power spike comes whenever she has her attack speed item done. Uh-oh, here we go. This might, no, they're not gonna go for it. Which is a very clever decision if you ask me. Because if they would have gone in there, they would have lost more than just a blue buff. And how am I actually just farming on and getting those towers, trying to put some pressure on LowLandLions.
Yeah, but that might just be the sign for LowLandLions to go for this inhibitor, as Gamers Legend has picked up that inhibitor turret earlier. And now Morsu getting some poke on himself. Kalis has joined as well. 5 versus 4. This is not something you want to find as Easy Visualize. Ooh, Morsu getting rooted up, going to half HP. Right now, Sneaky and the gang going for this Nexus turret, actually, as Imahatma is called back away into this party. Right now, Pasha, ooh, 3-man shockwave landing right there. Sneaky almost going down, but Pasha will go down first. Deathmark landing on Facility. Facility will go down to Imheat nonetheless.
Triple kill.
Imheat going in there. Triple kill coming in for Imheat, as Imheat dies as well. Sneaky trying to get some good damage down on XE here. Ooh, Blade of the Ruined King. Great use there by Imahatma, and Imahatma picks that one up, making it a 19-10, but they did pick up that inhibitor, and they did close out the gold discrepancy to around 8,000 instead of that 9,000.
So actually, it was an advantage for Visualize, even though it looked like they went going really bad. I mean, he just destroys people. He booked up a triple kill right there, just destroying everybody in his path. It's not even Sneaky that's the most damage now, because he only has Brave the Room King right now. As long as he doesn't have one of the big major items like Bloodthirst or Affinity Edge, he's not really doing that much damage yet.
Oh, Morsu in trouble here, using the Living Shadow ultimate being used by Imahatma there rather, as he is probably going to try and follow this up. Flash being used by Morsu there. Imahatma now is in a desperation move to try and kill Morsu up. He will get popped into his blood well. Now Gamer Legends getting that crowd control on him. Great Living Shadow use, and Imahatma will go down to Sneaky. And are you kidding me? Morsu survives.
Morsu survives, and Imahatma is like, "Are you for real? Are you for real? You just ran away." He went so desperate there, trying to get the kill. He should just have gone away when he had the chance, but he wanted it. He wants to see get a chance to get back into this game. Well, they actually got the money a bit higher, but in the end, the dragon is going against LowLandLions.
Yeah, second dragon pick, second, right? Yeah, second dragon.
Second dragon.
Getting picked up by LowLandLions there. And now that the inhibitor is down, this might just be the moment that LowLandLions will be going for that Baron, because of course Easy Visualize will be forced to defend that inhibitor, or their Nexus rather.
Yeah, so this is going to be interesting. Now the whole game, LowLandLions is now in the driver's seat, right? They can decide what they're going to do right now. Are they going to push another lane, going to split push? Are they going to do a Baron attempt, just going to pick somebody out? They can do so many things, and Easy Visualize can only try to anticipate what they're going to do and try to counter that and pick somebody off and try to get in their advantage.
Yeah, there we go. The Dragon Dance, the Baron Dance rather, has been started off. Wards being cleared out here by Kalis, who has picked himself up an Oracle's Elixir. And looking at any other major items, Deathfire Grasp has been picked up by Imheat, as well as a Trinity Force by Facility. Facility putting so much focus on that Trinity Force that he didn't even buy boots beforehand.
Also fun, Kialis actually has some oh, now I can't pronounce the name, Morellonomicon. There we go. I mean, if you compare that to Chow, the difference is 3k in gold just for support. So that's going to be, yeah, she's going to hurt at some point. If she keeps going up, she's going to even build more AP items because they have extra AP.
Facility losing half of his health, just of 2 Razor Shurikens, one coming in. After that, oh, a lot of things coming down here. Morsu not quite getting rooted up. Now Ping is coming down on that top lane. This might just be trouble for EC Visualize as I am Heat and the rest of the gang is pushing out on this top inhibitor turret. Will surely go down and they will be looking up to pick another inhibitor. Actually not getting stunned up quite yet. Charm misses. Dragon's Rage getting knocked out of there. XE will probably be picking up Imiti. He dashes out. XE getting a lot of damage on himself. He will get picked up by Kalis because of that ignite. And now Pasho will probably... Oh, he will actually get stunned up. He won't go down quite yet as Kalis goes down to Facility. Now Sneaky getting all man mode, getting jumping in there. Blade of the Rune King has been used in there. He actually has a death Hex Drinker, which gets pumped right away. Now Facility almost getting sneaky, but it won't be quite enough. Locket of the Iron Solar being used. The Facility goes in. Charm lands. Ivy picks that one up. Great charm once again.
Oh, that was pretty greedy. And they did not realize that Morsu at first was actually the bait, so they went for it. And afterwards they did decide to go counter it off. But then the ultimates, I mean, Shyvana, when she jumped in, she was shot away instantly by the Buster Shot from Tristana. So instantly that was useless. The shockwave went up on one single person, which is I'm Heat, which is not the worst target ever, but just one person. And then the Strangleform just missing everybody up as well. So in the end, they actually survived pretty well if you compare to what happened in that team fight.
Yeah, so I've got to be honest, that was one of the best Buster Shots I've ever seen.
That was one of the best Buster Shots for sure. That split second, just shooting Shyvana away, just in the moment she jumped in with the shockwave ball.
Alright, now EC Visualize, as I said, forced to defend their base while LowLandLions pick up this Baron, and this might just be it for LowLandLions. Mahatma is moving there, but I don't believe he'll be quite on time, as Gamer Legends is taking a lot of damage, but they will surely be picking this one up. And Mahatma won't be there anytime soon. A very first Baron going for LowLandLions, going down for LowLandLions, but the first inhibitor has been respawned. Uh-oh.
So yeah, Tristana now actually having a Hex Wrinkle like you said. It's a bit different. Oh, there. Kronos plants her. I still think this is so funny. I'm really happy Riot put it in the game. So apparently Sidra can throw every minion, including plants. Pull them off the ground, throw right at your face. So yeah, now the difference is getting pretty big. So it's 14k in difference. One inhibitor was down, and one is actually undefended right now and actually respawns. So LowLandLions can just push in mid and get that tower inhibitor fight and try to win the game here. I mean, what stops them? That's the question. What stops LowLandLions from winning this game?
I don't think they can be stopped. Ultimate coming in here. Whiffs completely great. Stranglethorns coming out there. Mahatma is using that ultimate. He has got that Guardian Angel. He will pick up Mahatma. Sneaky jumping in there. Picking up one. Morsu picking up one as well. Morsu going in here on Facility. Facility will go down to that Unleashed power now. Mahatma getting popped into his blood whale as Sneaky jumps all the way to the wrong place. Now Kalis getting some good damage down on himself of that turret. XC has joined the party once again. Gamers Legends is in trouble here if XC decides to follow up, but it looks like they will be picking up this inhibitor. Yes, they will. Now Gamers Legends using that Artificial as well as the Shredder's Reverie as Kalis to back away safely, and they pick up their third inhibitor, which they picked up earlier.
But still, it was a 2 for 2. I must say, I give credit here for Easy Visualize. Actually, not getting finished up right there. I mean, if you are that much behind, 13k, most cases, if you lose a battle at your inhibitor, you're gonna lose everything. But actually, they made a 2 for 2 and actually drove the lines back with Baron buff, which means that they actually can fight this if they play it right. They just have to stall this even longer. Though Sneaky is Tristana, he actually built a Hex Drinker, which means he's still not doing the most of his damage as possible. He does not have an Infinity Edge, he does not have a Bloodthirster.
Yeah, so the problem is the longer you wait, the stronger that Tristana becomes.
That's for sure.
And at some point, she is just going to shred through your entire team within a couple of seconds. And you really don't want to experience that, because that is going to be pretty much as painful as it gets in League of Legends.
Yeah, so they're quite lucky that Sneaky has not finished any major item damage-wise. Because once he has the Infinity Edge plus a Lost Wisp, for example, with what he has now, he's going to shred, and they really have to focus him down first. Which is possible, because we've seen Sneaky rush in a bit aggressive. He is very confident in his plays, but it could also be his downfall if he's unlucky. But on the other hand, yeah, there we go. Lost Wisp for Tristana. He will do a lot more damage right now than we saw before.
Gamer Legends going for their third dragon of the game. And I believe he'll be picking up that one for him all alone, I believe. I mean, is going to help him. And that will probably mean a gold discrepancy of around 13,000 gold. Yeah, there you go. Which is a lot at this point, but I don't think Easy Visualize can't come back from this, but they really have to play it right.
I say if they can stall this as long as they can, I mean, if you put Sneaky and Tristana aside, and they stall that everybody's full build, they could win a team fight if they right.
Really very being used here. Pasho not quite getting hit.
Nice Strangleforce.
Great flash coming out here. Strangleforce coming in of Gamer Legends. Now, Gamer Legends has been forced away here. Strangleforce coming out of Chow rather. It would be weird if they
Morsu split pushing. Oh,
would be putting out those Stranglethorns.
Look at Morsu.
Ooh, inhibitor has been respawned, but he is looking to pick that one up for himself as he is getting some good damage on him. Mahatma is getting sent there to disrupt that operation right now.
They can't stop him.
No, they really can't. As Sneaky is Deathmark coming in on Mahatma. He has lost a third, 2/3 of his health. Morsu blowing him up immediately. Right now, Sneaky and the rest of their team going for that third inhibitor.
Morsu split pushing this Nexus down.
Ramming on that Nexus turret. Morsu will go down to Pasho nonetheless though. And here comes Kalis. He is in that turret range. He is forced to flash away. They will be picking up this third inhibitor. Great shockwave picks up Kalis, and Imheat is in trouble here as Facility and Pasho are getting some good damage down on him. Pasho will be picking that one up. Now Sneaky and Gamers Legends are still in the base. He jumps on the Orianna. Pasho in all kinds of trouble here. Goes down to Sneaky. Double kill coming in for LowLandLions. 29-16, and I believe they'll be looking to close out this game.
This is very bad. This is very bad. This might be the end actually for them right here. Sneaky is still alive. I mean, they actually did not do a bad trade, but Sneaky is still alive. Altars are gone. And they're going for it.
Oh, Mahatma actually using that Dark Flight and Sneaky losing quite a lot of health. He won't go down quite yet because of that Hex Drinker. Shut down coming in of EC Visualize here. Now Mahatma in pursuit of Gamers Legends. He will hit that Blaze of Torment. Now Gamers Legends will be looking to overhand that Arctic Assault over the wall, but Mahatma was prepared for that one. Here comes the shield of Gamers Legends. Mahatma is still in pursuit. Gamer Legends in trouble here using that Arctic Assault. Great use there. But the Dark Flight coming in of Mahatma once again. Gamer Legends goes down or Mahatma rather. Gamer Legends goes down to Mahatma. Wow. And EC Visualize once again withstand a LowLandLions attack, but I don't think they'll do that once again.
I'm not sure if you could call this a withstanding an attack. It's more like, oh, we're just alive, barely alive. It's like I mean, the Nexus is almost destroyed. They have no inhibitors, no towers. There's not much they can do. I mean, I'm really afraid this might be the end for EC Visualize in a few minutes.
Yeah. As well, on top of that, Baron is coming up in 50 seconds. So I believe LowLandLions will just be taking down that Baron, rushing the base and closing this one out. But maybe we will see a 5-man Shockwave and a 5-man Stranglethorns, which might just completely decimate LowLandLions. But for now, it really doesn't seem that way.
And I mean really, if they want to win this, I mean, one inhibitors will back up. If they wait till they're all up and don't let Morsu split push and actually kill Sneaky instantly, and Imheat, they have a chance.
It's going to be a slim one though.
Hey, it is possible. I mean, I give them credit. It's like the ultimate bravery right here for EC Visualize. Let's see how far they can get. It's going to be
things
really
coming
awesome.
down on this inhibitor. This might be at the last team fight of this game. Imheat getting some good damage on himself, charming up Mahatma going very, very deep. He has got that Dark Guardian Angel and the Bloodwell Guardian Angel getting popped out. Shockwave coming in the top right of your screen right there. Morsu in all kinds of trouble as Pasho goes down. Facility goes down. Morsu is ramming on this Nexus. Morsu taking a lot of damage, but he will finish off Exi. He is going to draw out this Nexus. Very first game of this Pro Gamer Season 2 Championship goes to LowLandLions. Congratulations.
That Morsu. Let's put it this way, that Morsu, just the last bit. Walking around the Nexus and just killing it all alone like he's XPK. Running around, duking everybody. I mean, the fight went all the way from the start of their base all the way to the Nexus. and everybody was in between. He did not care. He finished the game 1-0 here for LowLandLions.
Okay, so if you're live here at the venue, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with game 2, and I've got an oxygen sorted.
Oh yeah.
Alright, welcome ladies and gentlemen. This is once again, as usual, First Look, Day 2 League of Legends competition, a grand finale. This is game point for LowLandLions. They are banning out the Jax and the Vayne. On the other side we have got EC Visualize banning out Kha'Zix, Fizz, Jarvan the 4th, and LowLandLions banning out Elise as well. Picks and bans coming in fast and furious. My name, of course, is Lucas Nature Pompa. Joining me once again, Strawberry.
So yeah, my name is Strawberry, and I really hope Lucas has found some oxygen finally. He goes so quick, you have no idea it actually happened. So yeah, bans have come in once again. LowLandLions is 1-0 ahead, so for them it's going to be a bit easier and a bit calm. It will be calmer for them to do their picks here. So, like you said, champions bans gone out again. The Vayne, because they just hate it. Jax again for Hotmai, and Elise once again as well. So Kha'Zix, Fizz, and Jarvan this time, however, are a bit different. They decided to pick out different champions this time.
Yeah, so right now Sneaky is on his core key, which is a real pain to deal with. And let me explain that Vayne ban. Well, obviously Vayne is a very, very strong champion, but the last time EC Visualize got the chance to play Vayne against LowLandLions, they almost wiped them, which is not something you want to have as LowLandLions, of course, so they decided to ban it.
So it seems that LowLandLions' Bane is actually Vayne. So actually this time Shyvana has been picked up again, so I do expect another Orianna. So Orianna actually went pretty well. I was surprised it actually went that good. So they're probably going to pick her up again, but this time it's not going to be Corki. And of course he's going to be on Ahri again, so probably going to destroy a lot of people once again. So it seems like LowLandLions is going for the same strategy as last time, just pick what they're comfortable with and try to destroy.
Yeah, so for now EC Visualize picking up that Janna and the Ezreal. Ezreal, of course, also very strong at this point with the Trinity Force and the Janna getting picked up for a very good peel. Now this peel is very powerful against, let's say, an Ahri, because an Ahri won't have or will have a lot of trouble diving onto you, which is something an Ahri likes to do.
Yeah, so we're going to see what Janna is going to do in this composition. I'm not surprised to see Syndra again, and neither to see Sejuani again. It went so well for them, and whatever is not broken, you don't have to fix it, right? So they're going to do again exactly the same as last time, when instead of Tristana it's going to be a Corki, which also gives different complications, because Tristana has a different spot in the roster than Corki has. So we're going to see if this is going to break up their composition, yes or no. Oh, Ziggs, that would be awesome. I would love to see Ziggs.
Chow, would you please be so kind to lock in that Ziggs? Oh,
please. Tristana, I mean, Nidalee is fine too. Yeah.
Okay, so he is hovering over the Nidalee right now. Imhotmai going for that Aatrox once again. That worked out very good for him last time around. But he has played the cannon before as well. But he does lock in the Jace.
A Jace. So now I know why the Janna has been locked in. I'm just not really sure about the Shyvana. I mean, the poking is there. I mean, Nidalee, Jace, Ezreal, and Janna is really good at disengaging and also giving you shields. I'm just curious what the Shyvana is for. I really think they picked Shyvana just for the sole reason to not give the Games Legend here. Could it be?
Yeah.
Because
Gamer's Legend is a real menace on that Shyvana.
He's a real beast, literally a beast. And Zed's been locked in once again, so we actually have the completely same setup here for LowLandLions, except Sneaky. Sneaky's gonna play on Corki instead of Tristana. So we know what they're gonna do, so it's all up to EC Visualize to counter what they just played against. So actually LowLandLions are giving them a wild card here to come back.
Are they going to take it though?
That's the question. Are they going to pick up the card and do what they have to do to get rid of that pesky LowLandLions, so to speak, you know? I mean, they're real bullies. I mean, you saw Syndra, Kaialis is so good with those balls, stunning on the edge and just killing Chow off every time. Will they be able to do it again? That's the question. So 15 more seconds on the timer. Then we'll go into a delay, which we all love and hate at the same time, and the players will go into game and have some fun.
Yeah, for those of you once again who are live here at the venue and just joined our booth, there is unfortunately a 3-minute delay on this stream you are seeing on the big screen before you, in front of you rather, because we don't have a tournament client, unfortunately.
Which is fine. So you guys have the same delay as we. For people that just tuned in, you're looking at the finals of LowLandLions vs Easy Visualize here at First Look 2013 for a first big prize of 2,500 euros. Second prize will go home with 1,000. And it's going to be an amazing battle. And of course, LowLandLions is 1-0 ahead, so it's going to be pretty tough for Easy Visualize to come back, but nothing is impossible. So we're going to see that in around 2.5 minutes. So sit back and don't go anywhere. Just keep watching us.
Ooh, so I'm really looking forward to this one.
There we go.
As you might have noticed.
Take deep breaths.
Yeah, okay.
Relax.
I really did have an oxygen shortage last game. This is game 2 between Easy Visualize and LowLandLions. If LowLandLions manage to win this, you see them there on your screen, they will pick up that 2,500 euro prize and they will be crowned Season 2 Pro Gamer Champion, which is essentially that guy behind them right there.
It's awesome, guys. Show us how much you like this game and these guys.
Yeah. Okay, so they will be crowned Season 2 Pro Gamer Champion if they manage to win this one, which is essentially the best team in the Benelux.
There's Easy Visualize looking right here on the screen. How you doing, guys? Well, they probably won't hear us, but it's awesome to see them. Look at their concentration. They're ready.
Team leader right there.
They're ready for this. Their body is ready. Hey guys, how you doing?
You see
man,
our caster booth right there in the background. Woo. All right.
So 1 more minute left.
So what do you think Easy Visualize has to do for winning this one?
I really have a feeling that Easy Visualize is going to throw everything aboard and try something completely new here. They're actually going from more of an AoE combination, going to a real poke combination, trying to stall it out because they know LowLandLions is really aggressive early game. We saw it, I mean, especially with Kaelis on Syndra. So what they're going to do is now going to stall. They're probably going to stall this game as long as possible and make the poke comp ready, and then try to keep the gold equal and try to get them into the team fights.
Yeah, so problem is I've never seen Easy Visualize play this combination before.
Me neither, but
so I don't know whether they'll be able to pull it off.
Well, everything has to be a first, right? So we're going to see if it's going to work out. I think it's for them something new, and if it works, they can beat LowLandLions and actually take them by surprise. And we would go for third game.
You spoke to Imhatmai earlier, right? And you asked him whether he had any special plans for this
special
game.
Tactics.
For this game, and he said maybe.
And really long maybe too. It's like maybe, which kind of means yes in my book. So let's hope this is it. I hope they trained for this. They didn't want to see it. Let's show it in the first match, and give us a good match we all deserve.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Game number 2 between LowLandLions and Esports Club Visualize will be on your screens in a second. Right now we are on your screens. Hi. As both teams are loading into the game for now, and that won't take very long because we've got some very powerful beast PCs brought to you by Tones.be, the most
if you look at the
powerful
loading
computer
screen,
shop.
You guys don't see loading screen. We see like they're going exactly synchronized with each other, the loading screens. It's amazing.
It's really...
I almost wanted to go into the shop and buy something, but here we are, Summoner's Rift, LowLandLions first Easy Visualize, 1-0. Let's see if they can come back and turn this around. Good luck, have fun, guys. Here we go.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, on the Rift once again, as I am going to change up these champions. There you go, yep.
So I'm really curious if LowLandLions is going to do another invade. Like last game, they invaded the blue buff a bit earlier than they normally do. Normally they do go for the late one, but the question is, are they going to do it again? It seems they are collecting once again to go for another invade. And it's Passo. If he throws a spear, here Passo has to run away. They have been seen now. They're probably just going to ward it off here, and then come back later.
Ooh, spear not quite landing on Morsu there.
There's the ward.
Ward being placed out there in that banana brush near those wraiths. That does mean they will probably, very probably, know the jungle path of XC.
Oh, that spear just missing on Kaelis here. Yeah, they probably will try to go for a late invader on the red. Depends on what they're going to do. And Morsu's going to the top lane here. And it seems Imhatmai is going to go to the bottom lane here, so it's going to be a lane switch here as Ezreal by Facility is at the blue buff. So they are actually going to try to counter play against LowLandLions by putting them top lane.
Spear coming out, hitting Gamer Legends, has hit around 25%, a little less, let's say 10% of his health. Ooh, another spear hitting on Aimit.
Right
He
in the
might
face.
just have a hard time just because of that. Although he has got his essence theft, of course, which enables him to heal through any minor pokes in a lane. For those of you who do not know, let me explain that. His passive grants him the ability to lifesteal a lot of health.
Okay, so in the mid lane we have I'm Heidi on Ari versus Passo on Nidalee. Top is going to be Morsu against a duo known as Visility and Chow. And bot lane Sneaky and Kayalis are going to fight it out against Mahatma, who is doing the jungle, by the way. Doing something completely different. He knows what he's doing. They prepared this, that's for sure.
Yeah, they have been working on this for sure. Lane swap, as you said, coming in for Easy Visualizer, Facility, and Chow. Going towards that top lane, giving Imahadmai quite a harsh time against that Syndra support. But he does have the jungle he just cleared for a while. And he does have that long range poke combination, of course. So for now,
Famous Legend going top. I'm not sure he can actually do much against a Janna and Ezreal combination, so he decides to back off, and he was spotted by a Bard. So last game we saw Morsu really ravage everything, so he was backdooring, he was killing Mahatma a lot. So this lane swap is really to shut him down. I really hope Mahatma can actually deal with that.
I don't think so, actually.
He might be fine in the end because he's Jace, he can poke around, so if he survives this and does not die in his first stages, he'll be fine.
He
So
will be needing that tier before he can actually properly
He will need this, yeah. Especially against the Syndra, which is very hard in lane, because she's a bit like that Lux support, but I'm better early game, doing a lot of damage, and once you get some kills, he's going to snowball like you saw last game. So there they go, they're going for the tower here. He might be in trouble here.
He
He's
might
stunned.
just be diving here. Kayla's taking a lot of damage because of that turret, but first blood goes to LowLandLions.
Sneaky really taking that first blood. No problem, no jungler needed here for him. And a pause.
And a pause coming in right there.
Wow, I hope nothing is bad. Nothing is going on. There's some talking around here.
Okay, so we've just been
Lag, okay.
handed the information that Easy Visualize is having some minor lag spikes. So we will be looking to fix that one out very, very shortly. I hope that will be fixed sooner rather than later.
It seems it should be soon as well, because Visualize 80 Vigility is already saying that they are fine right now. They're just waiting for the admins to go in and get the resume they desire.
So I've just been told it will be around 2 minutes.
Signs flying everywhere
Before
in the audience.
Before we can actually head back into this game, which leaves us for some talking to do, Strawberry. So
First blood on Sneaky.
Yeah.
That's a big
that's
thing.
going to be very painful.
I mean, level 3 dive together with Syndra alone on a tower without jungler. That's some pretty. You have to be pretty confident to be able to pull such a thing off. You don't just dive because it could mean you're deaf. And if you give first blood away to Jace, that would have been terrible. So he actually got stunned just on the edge, which is pretty big. So first blood going down to Sneaky here. He will take big use of it, as it gives him a 500 gold advantage right now already, because he's 6 CS ahead as well. The Visility. So now actually Mahatma is going to get it even harder, so he will need some help from the jungle here, because otherwise it might be really hard. Otherwise that tower is going down, and if LowLandLions gets the tower down, they will just transfer to the mid lane, get that tower down, transfer to the dragon, then transfer to the top lane, and just take whatever they desire.
Yep.
That's how they operate, and that's probably what they're going to do if they have the chance. Just waiting.
So game still paused right now. Sneaky is sitting on around 1,000 gold, while Visility on the other side is sitting on around 500 gold, which gives obviously Sneaky the ability to, if he chooses to do so, purchase a second Doran's Blade. And here we go. Pause has.
Wow, I actually see a Jax behind
resumed.
the scene. Look at that. That's a Jax. Awesome.
What?
There's a Jax in the end, man. Cosplay.
Oh.
Awesome.
Someone is having some Jax cosplay
There's
behind
some Jax,
the
some awesome
scene
Jax.
right
So
there.
let's see if we can pick some footage for later. So now we're going back to the Rift. It seems like the issues are hopefully solved for now. Morsu getting really low here.
As we are still on your screens, which is
I hope you guys.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay,
there
here we
we go. I mean, I don't mind you guys watching my screen the whole time, but like in my face, but I don't think you want that. Here we go.
Alright, Morsu farming from a distance. He can do so because obviously he doesn't have the mana problems. On the other side, we do have Imahadmai, who might just have minor problems with his mana, as Gamers Legend is clearing out that jungle for himself. He has cleared out his whole jungle except for the wolf camp, so he might be looking for a gank right now.
Yeah, Shyvana is a really fast jungler, so that's one of the reasons you pick her up, and also good at counter juggling. So, but at the moment, I mean, Games Legend has done the same thing. Everything is cleared out, so probably will going for action as well. And Imahadmai is really sad right now. He expected to be able to go back home and get a tier before he had to recall, but now he only has a Fiery Charm, which is just a little component, so now he's pretty much screwed the mana-wise. So now he has to stay for a bit longer. He cannot just go back early and get a mana tier because then his tower is on.
Oh, look at that. Sneaky picking up 2 Doran's blades for himself. Yeah,
he's going hard.
Yeah, that might just be very painful for Imahadmai, who is sitting on a Fairy Charm and a Doran's Blade. Now Morsu going aggressive on Chow. There is a lot of minions pushing on his lane right now. Gamers Legends knocking up facility there. He has been shielded by the Eye of the Storm. Good tornado coming out of Chow there, forcing Gamer Legends away, and he goes back into his jungle. Meanwhile, in that bottom lane, we did have a gank coming out of XC, and Imahadmai was trying to follow up on that one. Now XC going aggressive on Sneaky. Here comes Kalis, some good damage down on Imahadmai. Imahadmai getting forced away. Those balls of power, very powerful. Valkyrie coming in. Imahadmai not quite dying because of that. Survives with 30 health, and he makes it out. But that might mean there is going to be a lot of health less on his turret when he comes back.
This is a problem.
Charm almost coming in on Pasho there. Charm missing rather, as the ultimate of Aimid has been used. He is sitting on 0 mana right now, so he might just have a hard time from now on.
This is a problem for Imahadmai. I mean, XC was there just to help him farm. He was not there to make a kill happen. He was just there to help him farm. And we got pushed away, and Imahadmai almost got killed, which means they show LowLandLions that are not capable of babysitting him around. So that means the Sneak can even push even harder. And with those 3 Doran Blades, he can. He's going for the Phage now, Ball of Ruby Crystal. First step to the Phage. Once he has that Phage, it's going to be even harder. Because, I mean, Imahadmai still does not have Tear of the Goddess.
Spear landing on Imheed right there. Pasho is sitting on 0 mana for himself as well. For now, Morsu heading back towards his top lane. And the bottom lane of LowLandLions heading back in toward their bottom lane. Cage's lucky pick being picked up for Kalis right here, as he will probably be looking for a because he has looked to pick up a gold regenerating item, which had a little bit of ability power on it as well.
Yeah, last time he built a Realnomicon from it, and he probably will do that again. I mean, he is like kind of a support, but also a little bit of AP at the same time, a bit like Zyra. You can build her a little bit AP, like a Realnomicon or some Sword boots instead of the cooldown boots. And that way you can still do a lot of damage, because some skills just have high base damage, like her Unleash Power, for example. But because of the skill cap of Syndra, you don't see her a lot around. So it's pretty cool. You can see her here. Really aggressive as well. Imahadmai is doing the golems every time. He should be happy he's blue now. He's on the blue side. He can actually pick up the golems, get some little bit of gold, a little bit of experience as well, so he can actually lane a little bit, because he's getting slaughtered down there.
Yeah, and also do not forget that the Morellonomicon, once Kalis damages someone, which will be quite a lot with those spheres of power, she will negate all healing done by Pasho. So Pasho will have a real hard time healing up his death mark coming in on Chow. Chow losing a lot of health facility, getting some good damage down on Morsu. Chow in trouble here, uses the Eye of the Storm, but I don't think it'll be enough as Morsu picks up the 2nd kill for LowLandLions.
It was fun to see Chow run to that brush, because he was just trying to distract everybody from a facility, but he didn't expect to survive that long, so he tried to get away anyway at the end with a shield. But he fell on in the end anyway, so really good gank here from Games Legend, even though they actually had a ward there, so they probably started late. Bottom lane is a fight going on Kialis here. Oh, the Dragon's Ascent getting pushed back here by Kialis. Really good play here, but Sneaky still getting damage here, but C has to go back as the Dragon Form did not connect right there.
Yeah, so that is the power of the Syndra support. Very good peel, as I said earlier. Oh, right now, a great rocket landing on the Imahadmai right there. Pasho throwing out that spear in that middle lane in the meantime, as we do have everything returning to quote-unquote normal. And nothing really funky happening, except then, obviously, Imahadmai picking up those golems.
Yeah, so Imahotma has to pick up the golems every time. That means that Ixie has less potential to just jungle around, so he has to do more, which either means jungling his own jungle, sitting jungle, or just staying in the lane with him. But since the tower is going really low and probably going to fall now, which is also a very good tactic, by the way. Don't shoot the tower right down, let it kill some minions first, and then crash it down. So it means that the other AD carry, another team, does not get the last CS extra, which is like a whole wave, which doesn't seem like a lot, but everything counts in games as competitive as this, because these both challenging teams. Oh my!
Might be in trouble, gets a lot of rockets down on himself. He will go down to Sneaky, and Sneaky picks up the turret as a result of that. LowLandLions picking up their third kill. I'm not too sure their EC, that the EC Visualize composition is working so far.
That means a dragon. I mean, if you get a bottom tower, let's a kill, there's nothing easy if you can really do about it, because they're all on the top lane. They have their duo there, so unless they had teleport, this is going to be a free dragon for LowLandLions, which means their gold will go really high now. So it's a 4k difference already within 10 minutes.
Ooh, Basho dodging the charm right there. Gets some damage down on himself. Imheat is in turret range right now. He might just be in trouble here. He goes down to the ignite, but Imheat goes down as well. Exi did not even need to help right there. 1-for-1 trade in that middle lane. First kill being picked up by EC Visualize right there, but they did trade a dragon for it.
Really good play there by Paso, however. That charm, he evaded that so correctly, and he actually moved in. He knew he was going to die anyway, so he thought, well, we might not make the best of it, because Nexi was coming in anyway. But he took him with the ignite. Well played there. He needs that money for the late game, because the whole game is all about stalling this game as much as possible, not losing as much kills. But Exi getting caught here in the enemy jungle, Game Legend going after him. There's the stuff from Kaelis. Here we go.
Yeah, gets stunned up using that Dragon's Descent to get out of there. Ultimate being burned rather. I'm not sure on how much of a cooldown that is.
It depends on how much Fury they have. So Shyvana is, every time she attacks or uses a skill to deal damage, or by second she gets Fury. If it's on 100, she can use her ultimate no matter how much what it is. So the cooldown is literally the red stripe under her name. Yeah. So that way you can always see whenever she is ready.
Kaelis stunning up Chow here. Rockets comes down on Chow. Chow has lost half of his health. I'm not too sure Facility can actually trade with the Sneaky right here, because he has got the Phage already. Sneaky has got it as well, but of course Sneaky has got the third Doran's Blade completed for himself.
Yeah, the Phage. Better.
Chow getting stunned up there, losing a lot of health. Goes down to Sneaky. LowLandLions picking up their 5th kill of the game. Goes towards Sneaky, his 2nd kill. And they will be looking to put some good damage down on this turret.
Yeah, that's the problem. I mean, they got the bottom turret, so if they have the bottom turret, it means all Facility.
And all kinds of trouble. Sneaky in hot pursuit.
Here's
some good damage down on him. Here comes XZ. Facility trying to run away as good as he can.
Legend is also coming in.
Game is Legends coming in here. Sneaky getting some damage down still on XZ. XZ might be in all kinds of trouble here as Game of Legends joins the party. They try to get some good damage as fast as they can rather on this turret. Now Exi losing a lot of health. Permafrost coming in on him, and he does manage to survive on this. Imheat has shown up as well. Imahotma, meanwhile, in that bottom lane is forced to defend against Morsu, who is 3 levels higher than he is, which is
one death mark and jump here, and he's gone probably if he's not careful enough. But this is really in the hands of LowLandLions, because what they want to do, they wanted a tower down, want a dragon, and just transfer to the top lane. Whenever a tower falls, they just switch lanes. That's what Sneaky do together with Kaelis. That's what they always do. And Visualize should have anticipated this and helped Imahotma a little bit more in the bottom lane. So now Facility is a lot behind and actually cannot fight against the power that is Sneaky.
For now, Morsu might be in trouble as XZ is heading towards his bottom lane. He has got 100 rage, so he might, Fury rather, so he might be using that. There we go, he knocks Morsu away. Morsu using that death mark. Here comes Gamer Legends using the ultimate, locking up 2 members, getting knocked away by that hammer of Imahotma. Imahotma speeding himself up by using that ultimate. Right now, Kaelis might be in trouble, getting knocked up. Here comes True Baraz. Kaelis losing half of his health, but here comes Sneaky getting knocked away by the Monsoon. Great Monsoon right there. Facility in trouble as well. Rockets coming through once again. Third rocket hits as well, and he gets away safely. Imahotma is speeding himself up using that shockwave.
I'm Heat also on the
Acceleration
top lane
gate
here.
combination on Morsu. Morsu might be in trouble here because Imahadmai is doing a little bit more damage than he might have been expecting, but Gamer Legend is heading towards this bottom lane. Here he comes. He rams away Gamer Legends in pursuit, and Imahadmai makes it away alive.
Fights all over the map, everybody just running around each other, Xi on places. He is actually pretty tanky. That Death Mark did no damage, but meanwhile Sneaky just taking the top lane as if it's nothing. I mean, if Visualize wants to win this one, they really have to look at their objectives. They really have to defend them a little bit more, because they lose towers here and there. They're 2 behind, 1 Dragon behind already, and Dragon will be back 1.5 minutes as well. So they really have to get XC back now to base, recall, and get ready for Dragon. Otherwise, it's going to be a very hard match.
So XC has just stolen the LowLandLions red buff, I believe, as he will be making a clean escape with that one. He almost got caught by Imahadmai, but he wasn't quite any near. Kalis getting knocked up there, Sphere not quite hitting Chow. And Chow makes it away as well. Ward's coming in there, Pinky coming in there as well as Kalis clears that one out. Now Imahadmai dodging that living shadow. Oh, Chow getting stunned up, but Facility is here. He has been spotted out by that ward, and Kalis will be backing away.
So Morsu doing exactly what he did last game, just pushing it out, split pushing all day long if he gets a chance, and Imahadmai can just do nothing about it. It's like with Aatrox, like last game. Imahadmai is normally a beast in the lane, but if he cannot do a lot...
Oh, Charm landing on Pasho in that mid lane. He takes a lot of damage. Ignite is taking on him. Third Charm, third proc rather, of the Imahadmai ultimate will finish him off 6-1 for LowLandLions. Great play once again.
This is going to be bad for Easy Visualize. If you give Imahadmai those kills, you saw what he did last game. Triple kill right under the tower. And he can probably do it again if they don't do anything. It doesn't seem the poke is really working that far in Game Slash. He's just getting... XC doesn't have the damage. He does not have the damage to do this. That's for sure. So he goes back. Wise decision right there. And just hope that the future will be better.
Uh-oh. Imahadmai is near that Dragon Pit.
Oh, there he goes. There's Dragon.
Popped a ward in there. Now Dragon has spawned right now. So this might just be the new point of contention. LowLandLions actually deciding to back away. Wisely, if you ask me, because EC Visualize was really forming a cage around them.
They did not know where Facility was. He's walking through the jungle, so he could be anything. And Morsu is top lane. Even with 5k ahead, LowLandLions are not going to win the Dragon from against 4 people. And of course, they're a poke team, so they can just try to poke Dragon away from the wall. So they better get a kill and be sure they can actually get this Dragon uncontested.
Yeah.
So there we go. Now actually EasyV are actually going for it. And now the Lions have to go after it. They can actually win this fight if they play it really well, because a poke team is not really that strong in the pit.
Oh, they decide to back away.
Charm
not quite landing. Pasho ultimate coming in, hitting 3 members. That might just be it. But they are so far away from Sneaky. Sneaky can't really put down that damage he wants to. Right now, Imahadmai has decided to back away. Morsu has shown up here as well. That means it's a 5 versus 4 situation for now. Imahadmai is running as fast as he can. Pasho right there in that corner trying to put out those pairs. Facility rather. Oh, exceeding a lot of damage. Red team has slain the Dragon. That means that LowLandLions picks that one up. Morsu in pursuit. Flash coming from a double kill picked up by him. And he backs away safely. 8-1.
Oh, that Spear.
Almost finishing him off, but not quite yet. And LowLandLions once again come out ahead.
Death
but they're not quite done yet. Blown up Pasho. No problem for them at all.
That was not worth it, guys.
Wow.
That was not worth it. They're already saying, stop. This is not worth it. So Imahadmai should never have gone top right there. It was top when they tried to do Dragon. The Lions actually connected this time. Morsu was there as well. So it's 5 versus 4. And since they're ahead so far, they could pick up whatever they decided. I mean, losing Dragon is one thing, but losing 3 people of your team along with it, that's terrible. So it went from 5k to 10k difference in that whole fight. That's huge.
That really.
So how are they going to come back? That's the question.
I really am not sure.
But I mean, what if? What would be their ideal situation right now? Oh, okay, Liz. Don't troll us like that, man. You scare us. So I mean, he's going to take up the blue buff here once again. He already had one. He's going to refresh it right here. The rest of his team's not really needing it. I'm just really concerned about what Morsu is going to do this match. I mean, he looks 1-0-1, but he's actually wrecking everywhere because his level is just pretty high. I mean, Imahadmai is level 10, and Morse is level 13. And the Z is mostly, his skills are mostly raw damage, a high base damage, so he will do a lot. He just popped somebody.
Yeah, that was really, really painful for EC Visualize. Pasho getting completely wiped off the map in a matter of seconds. Right now, stun coming down on him. Here comes Imheat, not quite landing the charm as the flash was blown. Here comes
Nice
the Monsoon,
Monsoon.
but Chow might be in trouble because of it. Imheat picks that one up. He is on a rampage. And Pasho is coming back into this fight, but Facility gets stunned up. He uses that arcane shift to get away. Now Kalis backing away 10-1. This really isn't going well for EC Visualize. And LowLandLions isn't quite done yet. They are pushing for this middle inner turret. Spear comes out on Morsu. Morsu losing quite some health. Their poke composition rather not quite working for as good as they want it to, as XC is going in towards his middle lane and gets some good damage down, but I don't think it was as much as he actually wanted.
I'm still not sure why they picked up Shyvana in this team competition. I'm still trying to figure out what the advantage was of Shyvana. I really think they just try to outpick their opponents, but I don't really see any advantage of having Shyvana right now because she cannot protect any of their pokers right now. I mean, she doesn't really have the CS. She's known as a really quick jungler and good at ganking, actually jungling, but she's not really good at protecting your carries because the only CC she has is just her push away in Dragon Form.
So we almost saw Kalis dying right there as she got hit, or he rather got hit by the shockwave, shock blast acceleration gate combination of Facility, losing a lot of health here. Here comes the ultimate of Morsu, almost popping Pasho. Pasho will go down to Morsu here. Morsu getting knocked away. Imhatmai losing a lot of health. He will go down as well. 3 kills coming in for LowLandLions as Facility went down as a result of that fight. And right now they will probably be looking to take down this inner middle turret.
And that was a 4 versus 5. Kalis was knocked out early, like you said. He was so down, he just went back. And they saw him, a hole in this. I mean, Morse came from behind on the side and it was over. Before you knew it, boom! Gone, Visualize. So only Caesar left now to go with Tsao, but there's no way they can defend this turret. This is going down. And probably, no, they might. The inhibitor's going to be picky. No, they're not going to take it. That's a smart play from the Lions, I feel. Because Visualize just respawn. They are pinging here for Baron from Visualize's standpoint, as LowLandLions has to go back. Since he has no mana, he has no health. I mean, he doesn't have either. So if they could do it quickly now, they could technically take it, but I think it will take too long for them to.
I don't think they'll be able to, as LowLandLions will probably be in there fast enough to reclaim that one. Right now, EC Visualize, they don't even have an Oracle's Elixir, so there's no way they can actually take that one.
Now they have a pink ward, however, but still they lack the damage to bog down. They don't have a Nasus or Nunu or Cho'Gath or anything like that. So, but they did pick up a tower. It's a start. So 1 to 5 in towers, 1 to 13 in kills, and difference is 12k. Pretty big.
Right now, actually putting some good damage down on that middle inner turret of LowLandLions. LowLandLions in pursuit here of the EC Visualize team. I'm not too sure they can actually pursue this one, as EC Visualize has got some good peel of themselves with that Janna mainly, and Facility has bought his Trinity Force, which he had a little while earlier as well. Right now, Imheat, 4-man ultimate coming in here. Imheat will probably be looking to pick up this kill on EC Visualize using that Dragon's Descent. XC gets out. Oh, they actually managed to pick up Morsu, but Imhatmai might be in trouble. Double kill coming in for LowLandLions here. Imheat is dominating right now. Facility dodging that rocket. He gets away safely. EC Visualize picking up a 1 kill, but it wasn't quite enough to win that fight as LowLandLions comes out ahead.
They have a team that cannot allow to be stunned up. They have a poking team that's supposed to poke and not get engaged. Instead, they get locked up with 4 people together in a big party. This is really bad if they keep this up. They actually got some kills out of it, which is really good. I mean, Morsu died, but on the other side, they should not have been caught up here by Gamers Legends Ultimate.
Yeah, so right now, the moment Imheat dies, that is going to give EC Visualize a huge bounty, which might just bring them back a little. I'm not too sure that will do that actually, but it might just give them a little edge, which they need, so they really need to pick up some kills.
And just like last time, Kill is picking up the Merlanomicon out of that cage lucky pick. And Dragon, wow, just melted here for LowLandLions.
No problem at all for them. They are 13,000 gold ahead, which is once again nothing to laugh at all.
Oh no, it's not.
And they have picked up their second dragon of the game, I believe.
That's the second, I believe, yeah. So even though it's not going to give them a lot of a big advantage, but everything helps. And yeah, it's going to be hard because now they're taking objectives away from Visualize, so they can actually not go for it at all.
Alright, LowLandLions making a push into this middle lane. They are still waiting for Sneaky, who is going to join this party fairly soon. I'm not too sure EC Visualize can actually afford to drop this inhibitor.
I don't think they have much of a choice. There's going to be a fight, and if they lose it, and they cannot engage, so they can just poke this inhibitor down if they like.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this might be it. LowLandLions might just be looking to take down the Nexus after they finished off this inhibitor. Here comes Gamer Legends locking up two people. Imahadmai taking a lot of damage. Heat is so deep, but he does manage to pick up Chow. Now Pasho in trouble as Heat will pick that one up. Morsu in trouble. He will go down to Imahadmai. Deathmark is ticking on him, and he will go down. Yes, he will. Double kill coming in for Heat. Sneaky has destroyed that inhibitor in the meantime. Facility and XC are the only two members remaining for EC Visualize. LowLandLions are looking to pick up this Nexus. XC taking a lot of damage. Unleashed power coming down on him. Here comes Sneaky. He will surely pick that one up. Kalis actually going down to the Nexus turrets, which really isn't that big of a deal for LowLandLions. But LowLandLions actually back away. Shut down coming in.
True shot barrage.
Facility, great true shot barrage. Right there for EC Visualize, and they managed to pick up Heat. There you go.
Amazing true shot barrage at the end. So this is a big dent for Visualize. They got the kills they wanted back in return, but they're all almost near the Nexus now. They lost the inhibitor. Was actually to be expected. There was not much they can do. They're a poking team. They should just have poked, while they did the inhibitor in the end to try to destroy them back, which is kind of what they did. So they did a good job for how much they are behind. I must say, I'm not sure I would have been able to do that myself. So really challenging tier play right here. So they're really doing the best, trying to get back in here, trying to get poking. They're farming up here, trying not to lose another inhibitor, because if two inhibitors go down, it's really hard to come back from.
Yeah. Well, to be honest, one inhibitor is really hard to come back from as well.
Yeah, but one can be protected, but if you have two open, it means you can just split push it all down, just like Morse did last game, and there's not much you can do about it.
Yeah.
It's the beginning of the end, let's put it that way.
So right now, Facility might be in trouble. Morse using that death mark on him. Great shift over that wall. Not too much damage coming down from that death mark. Morse will be picking up that red buff though, and that is huge for LowLandLions because Facility won't be able to put down as much peel as he might want to.
I love how much wards actually Visualize are putting down. They actually know what they want to do. They really want to not give Baron away right now, because that will be really, really bad. So they're really putting the wards down as much as they can, so they know where LowLandLions are hiding in those jungle bushes, so they can actually do something about it. I mean, if you know where the enemy is, you can poke them down. They have the option to do it.
Ooh, Sneaky going, losing a lot of health right there because of that spear. They are looking.
They hurt.
Yeah, they really do.
And they are pretty squishy, so.
I know. Ooh, Dragon's Rage getting knocked out of. XZ is in trouble here, gets locked up. He goes down to Kalis. Now Gamers Legends looking for this kill on Chow. Two men trying to get down Gamers Legends. He will fall in the end, but it took them so long. Meanwhile, we do have Morsu backdooring their base in that bottom lane. Sneaky getting some good damage down on him. Spear not quite connecting. They will be forced to back away and defend that second inhibitor because Morsu is doing work on this inhibitor turret. LowLandLions will probably be looking to stop them from backing away. They will probably succeed, but the turret has already fallen. Here comes Imahadmai on that inhibitor. He will be looking to speed as fast as he can. Hits the combination, but Morsu is very, very strong. Deathmark coming in, knocks away Morsu, but I'm not quite sure it'll be enough. Oh, here comes Facility in trouble. Sneaky going in on him. He gets some good damage on him, but the inhibitor has already fallen. Chow slowing up Morsu. Pasho healing himself up after Morsu got some good damage on him. Flash burned by Morsu. Morsu getting exhausted. Great use of the Living Shadow, who will pick up Imahadmai, but he will go down to Pasho in the end. He did get a lot of good stuff out of that.
Sneaky just keeps him pushing the top lane. Tower going very low. I was about to say, worth the trade. I mean, Shyvana for Sejuani is fine, but then Morsu was there, actually taking down an inhibitor, which should not have happened. And Sneaky doing a really good job of keeping the pressure on the top lane for the tower. So they lost both the inhibitor and the tower as they couldn't make a good choice. They actually went for Morsu after he picked the inhibitor down. So if they would have reacted a little bit earlier, or just went for Sneaky, but then Morsu would have been in the base. So really hard, tough decision and calls right here. So now they just have to defend their base and just make the best of it. Now, I mean, LowLandlions again in the driver's seat here. There's not much Visualize can actually decide right now to do. They can only hope for the best, try to poke them out, get some good lucky spears, use the God's hands, and Godspeed.
So EC Visualize 15,000 gold behind here, as that might just. I just wanted to make a sentence which would not work at all. So EC Visualize.
It works if you don't breathe, man. You need some oxygen. Come on.
EC Visualize going into their own jungle, trying to get some wards down here, as they will probably be looking for some easy pickups, but I'm not sure they will be given the opportunity. If you take a look at all those wards in that Baron pit, that is a lot of wards, which might just indicate LowLandLions are looking to pick up a Baron fairly shortly.
Yeah, it just went from blue to red. I mean, okay, let's getting some good spears there. I mean, if FIRSTLOOK keeps on doing this, keeps throwing those spears correctly, it actually could turn the whole fight around, or actually stop and engage.
Sneaky might be in trouble here. XE has got his Fury up. Sneaky going out with his Valkyrie. True Shot Barrage does manage to hit him. Inhibitor has been respawned. Morsu still backdooring. Gamer Legends in trouble here. XE in pursuit. Gamer Legends forced to flash away using that Arctic Assault to get away as well. Ooh, Facility actually stunned up by Kalis. Shurela's Reverie being used. Mahatma is still forced to defend, and they do decide to chase down LowLandLions. Facility actually going over the wall. He does run into Gamer Legends here. I'm not too sure he can actually take this. Gamer Legends is so tanky. And Morsu still backdooring, picks up the third inhibitor turret. No inhibitor turrets standing from this point on. Mahatma does ping his team back to defend. Kalis right now does put down a ward. Facility gets run in on while Chow goes down to I'm Heat. Now Facility in all kinds of trouble. He does manage to shift over the wall. Kalis will pick that one up. Shut down coming in on Facility. LowLandLions picking up Mahatma as well by the means of Morsu. Right now EC Visualize only have 2 man remaining. I'm not sure they will actually make a chance to still win this.
They cannot stop Morsu. Morsu's just going. I mean, there's the Dragon's Ascendant. Trying to go to Morsu. Morsu's jumping around, trying to get an inhibitor. He will succeed before he falls down. That's exactly what he wanted. He got a turret. He got another inhibitor. There's only 1 inhibitor left right now, and that's not much. I mean, I'm not really sure why they decided to follow it. Now LowLandlions actually going to do Baron, and they actually decided to follow LowLandlions into it, even while they actually were at the advantage, and they just let Morsu alone. That was a mistake, I feel. So now they're going for the Baron. It's going to be uncontested. Not much you can do. They will go there, not behind. And now they're in a lot of trouble. 2 inhibitors down. Baron in the hand of LowLandlions, and just a few turrets away from victory. And it is 1-0, so it's big pressure on these guys.
Yeah, so if LowLandLions win this one, they are the Season 2 Pro Gamer champions. You should remember that. And they do manage to secure a prize of a total of 2,500 euros, which I would take for free at any day, to be honest. So right now, EC Visualize is securing their boss. LowLandLions picking up those objectives by the means of the dragon, as Gamer Legends is soloing that one now. True Shot Barrage comes
slowly,
across. It will try to check out Baron, but they do spot that Baron is gone and shiver a little bit of that.
Yeah, Gamer Legends does not really have Smite just yet, so they don't even go into Baron until then. Of course, they already had it, but literally Dragon just goes so slow. Gamer Legends does not have the damage. He's really that big decoy, uses his CC to spam in, and then EC Visualize tries to chase him down, and then they turn around and they destroy them. That's what's been happening a lot. So Visualize just has to if they get an advantage, you should not try to push their luck.
They certainly shouldn't. Alright, once again this might be it. LowLandLions looking for a final push on this inhibitor. Sneaky throwing out rockets, and they are going in here with a 5-man squad. Morsu isn't split pushing this time, as both teams are poking each other down. Sneaky taking some damage. Shurela's Reverie being used. Gamer Legends not quite using the ultimate yet. He is looking for a good target to do so. XE is very tanky. 3rd inhibitor going down for LowLandLions. LowLandLions now trying to back away. Ooh, great damage coming down because of that spear. Inhibitor has been respawned, and they do pick that one up as Morsu takes that one down. 3 inhibitors down at this moment. Only 2 turrets
Wow.
standing between them and that Nexus and those 2,500 euros. EC Visualize desperately trying to defend this one, but I don't think they'll be able to do this one. Dragon's Ascent coming down on Sneaky. XC taking a lot of damage. First Nexus turret goes down. Deathmark comes down on Imahadmai. Morsu will pick that one up. They will be looking to pick up 2 more kills. Double kill coming in. XC has left the game. LowLandLions are your pro gamers. Season 2. Benelux champions.
GG, well played here for LowLandLions. Give them your biggest applause you got. They just won a lot of money.
Here at First Look 2013 Day 2. My name is Lucas, joined by Erwin Strawberry Wiersma. We will leave you with this quick message. We will be heading back onto the stream fairly shortly with StarCraft 2, the Pro Gamer Season 2 finals as well. So be sure to stick around if you are going to look for some.
Before that, Sneaky's actually going to do an interview presentation here on stage for you guys about League of Legends. And I believe there are also some extra goodies you can actually win from that. So that was a cost deck. We're going to Choppy and some, I believe, for the actual prizes.
Yeah.
So don't go anywhere.
Before that,
Enjoy.
I just want to mention one little thing. If you just want to approach us for a little question or anything at all, feel free to do so. That is it for League of Legends. See you soon.
Bam.
Milky Way in my spaceship. At the speed of light, I'm gonna make it. I know you've been expecting me. Turn on the cameras, take another scene. We go like hands up, people, get with the show. We're taking over, people lose control. In the decks, my DJ, reaching my soul. Aim for the stars, my people, we never fall. Yes, I'm an alien. When I'm touching the earth, call me a spaceman. When I travel universe, yes, I'm an alien. When I'm touching the earth, call me a spaceman. When I travel universe, call me a spaceman. Call me a spaceman. Call me a spaceman. Call me a spaceman. Call me a spaceman.
One more time, baby. One more time, baby.
dance in London. Just give me one night and the morning. Me and my girl gon' take over the dance floor. Take over the dance floor. I just wanna dance in London.